Myrna Smith was in a group called Sweet Inspirations. They were Elvis Presley's backup singers. Myrna Smith was married to Elvis's close friend Jerry Schillings from 1982 until 1987. Myrna Smith said Elvis always treated her and the group very well. She said that Elvis wanted something to happen between her and him, but she told him she wanted to maintain their friendship and their business on stage and recordings. She said nothing ever happened between them, but they did remain very close friends. Here's a video of Myrna Smith talking about the passing of Elvis Presley and what happened after. Let's take a look.
At the time, she lived in New Jersey, and so she was in a store buying shoes for the show when it came on the radio. But she didn't hear it. One of the salesmen heard it and said, "Don't you work with Elvis Presley?" And she said, "Yeah." And he said, "Well, you know, he just died." And she said, "Don't be playing." She was telling me, relaying the story to me. She said, I told him, "Don't you play with me like that," you know? She didn't believe it. And I got over the shock of it. But when I think about it, it's still like unreal. Because, you know, you don't expect people to. He was like, I know he was larger than life, but I'd seen Elvis sick so many times before. You know, I've been to the hospital, visited him, you know, in the hospital, and I'd seen him overweight before, and most of the time when he started to work, he'd lose the weight, and just to think about him not being around, you know. There were some people that acted very insensitively to Elvis's death. I heard one comment. I mean, they were calling, some of his really good friends were saying, "That bastard had to go ahead and die," you know. I guess they were in shock too, but I heard some very harsh things from some people that had been around Elvis, and you would think that they cared very much for him, you know, but he was a meal ticket to a lot of people, and that's all. And that's very unfortunate.